Kentucky's Vehicle Regulation Commissioner said the vast majority of people won't see any differences in the near future. At first, it'll only apply to the Department of Homeland Security headquarters, nuclear power facilities, military facilities, places like that. But in early 2018, it'll apply to the TSA. If nothing changes by then, you'll need another ID to fly. The REAL ID Act came out of the 9/11 Commission.
Some of the 9/11 attackers obtained driver's license in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Kentucky Vehicle Regulation Commissioner John Mark Hack said the main reason Kentucky isn't REAL ID compliant is that there isn't a centralized issuing agency. Licenses are issued by clerks at the county level.
It creates a system of issuance that is not as secure as it could be.
In 2009, lawmakers voted to block the Transportation Cabinet from pursuing REAL ID compliance, citing unrealistic requirements and burden on taxpayers. This year, Governor Matt Bevin vetoed a bill that would have the state work toward compliance. He said he did that because there was a lot of public opposition and misunderstanding.
Some people were concerned that the REAL ID Act represents the creation of a national identification card database. And that's just not the case.
The latest REAL ID compliance extension expired yesterday. DHS denied Kentucky's request for another extension, so starting in January, you won't be able to use a Kentucky driver's license to get into places like nuclear power plants and some military facilities. Most Kentuckians won't notice an impact until January 2018. That's when the TSA will no longer accept Kentucky's driver's licenses to board airline flights. Hack, though, thinks the state will make changes by then.
I think that as we address those, Homeland Security is going to back off of that deadline.
Commissioner Hack said the state could reapply for an extension anytime. In Frankfort, Sean Moody, WKYT.
Well, as Sean mentioned, the REAL ID Act was a recommendation of the 9/11 Commission. It was passed in 2005. That goal was to set standards for all sources of identification like driver's licenses. It was supposed to go into effect in 2008, but many states, like Kentucky, didn't comply. Now, more than a decade later, Kentucky remains a holdout, prompting today's decision to not give the state an extension. For more information on problems with Kentucky driver's licenses and the REAL ID Act, just head over to WKYT.com.